It might have been Metier under Saffie Osborne who pulled it out the fire in the Chester Cup.
He was probably my first big winner. It meant a lot because I think I had so much faith in the horse.
Metier over the top, charging home.
The way he did it, just getting up on the line, gave me a huge buzz. It's probably right up there with the biggest buzzes I've had on the racecourse. I couldn't wait for him to run in the Chester Cup. I remember the few days before just praying that the rain kept coming, and luckily it did. I'd been joking with my valet probably about a month before this, saying that I think I'll win the Chester Cup, and he was saying, good luck, that race is a lottery sort of thing. And I remember when the draw came out, I rang George Baker, who I speak to a lot of form about, and I said to him, I can still win from 14, can't I? And he said, your life's going to be a lot harder, but you can still win from 14. And nothing in the first couple of furlongs of the race went that well. I sort of got bumped around a little bit and ended up further back than I would have liked. But as a jockey, you've got to just have plan A, B, C, D, E, and when that all goes out the window, you've got to improvise. And it's a long race. If you're dwelling on the fact that you've missed the break the whole way around, then I think I was just trying to keep him in the best rhythm that I could and get him to try and settle in the best way that I could, and he got me out of trouble.
As they head up the viaduct side of the track and head now for the final 3/4 of a mile in the Tote Chester Cup.
So I think it was probably at about the 5 pole, and a couple of horses started to drop away, and I was having to sort of make manoeuvres around them to try and improve my position, otherwise I was going to get stuck behind them, sort of coming back in my lap. And every time I asked him to move past another horse, he just kept picking up and finding a bit more quite easily, and he's a seriously game horse. And yeah, I think at the top of the straight I thought, I've got this if he keeps picking up the way he was, and yeah, luckily he did.
Metier getting ever closer, and it's very close.
I love Chester. It's something different. The crowds it brings in is great. There's always an unbelievable atmosphere there, and it's one of the only racecourses I think obviously has the crowd on the inside, and you get everyone sort of right in on the rail. And so I remember coming back in after the Chester Cup last year, and it was absolutely rammed the whole way up both sides, and that just creates a really cool atmosphere. It's a great meeting. Like, if you get to stay up there and walk into Chester, there's a great buzz about the place. He's obviously off of a couple of pounds higher, but to be going back to Chester with a live chance of winning it in the 200th year of the Chester Cup would be really, really epic. I'll be praying for rain, and hopefully he goes there with a live shot. It'd be really cool to back it up.